lunges in tabletop or turned out frog. Again, you don't have to lace your hands behind your head. What starts to happen here is then they're pulling on their neck and going in. So you just want to cue them, keep the elbows out, the shoulders are down, and they're going to crunch from their torso. Bring the legs into tabletop. Yep, so you're tucking. Also huge lower abs, so bring those legs in and then bring them right back out. So the next one is scissors. It's more like teaser, unless you have super crazy flexible hamstrings, because the leg has to clear the board. So when you're coming in, it's almost like a teaser position with him. If you can, you want to try to get the leg higher, but you're sitting. You're not on your back. And then you have leg circles. So you can do your leg circles. You can go both directions. And of course, the larger the circle is going to be a lot harder. So both directions here. And then we'll do 3 more just by these. You can do swimming. And if you start to lose the control, your pelvis, especially like with the leg circles, the larger you go, there's only a little bit of room on that arc. So now we're going to go down. Now we're going to go onto a yellow. So just like when you're on your back, if you push too hard, the carriage is going to smash up against here. Now, with him, especially with your taller clients, you've added about a foot of this foam where if you push too hard, it's going to slam in the back. So you just want to make sure when you're pushing that you're pushing off, you can go out and then crunch the body up, bring the legs in. And again, then just remember to choose the best hand placement for your client. So if their arms are getting tired or if they want hands behind the head. You can do your jumping jack. So again, just watch. If their arms and legs are going out for too far, their pelvis is going to start to move and do funny things too. So make sure that their pelvis is nice and stable. So arms and legs are going out, and then arms and legs are coming in, using the outer thigh on the way out, inner thigh on the way in. That we were doing on a heavy spring. On the heavy spring, it's pulling you right in. On a lighter spring, you're out further, so you have more time. So maybe you want to do 6 or 7. On a yellow spring, double leg rainbow, keeping the legs in parallel and glued together and making a lovely arc over top of the board is really hard because then people start to swing in their pelvis.
Nice.
Woo. Not easy. Again, if you need to, you can up into a blue. And then you have your single leg drift. So pushing out, keeping the midline of the body, bringing the leg out and in. If they start to go out too far, they almost fall off the arc. So just drifting out, gluing everything back together, and then landing. So similar to the exercise on Cadillac, or with the sprints. You can have 3 different positioning when you're sideline. The bottom leg can either be here, or some people prefer if it's up higher. Top leg is going to be jumping. You're going to have the foot parallel here and landing at the top. The arm positions, you can prop yourself up, or you can have the other arm behind the head, or you can have both arms behind the head. Bottom leg is being supported, your obliques, and then you have to make sure that they stay on the arc. If they come too far back, the arc is going to come up. So it'll actually start to lift off of the reformer. So if you see it lifting off the reformer, just bring their butts a little bit more front, and that should bring the arc down. So you can do parallel, you can do turn out, you have your tuck jump, so you can tuck the leg in and then land. Your booty squeeze back, you push out, leg is straight, you're gonna bring the leg back and squeeze your butt, and then land back out in front. And then the last one is the single leg rainbow. So you're gonna start at the front, you can land back, or you can bring the leg front, and then back and land to the front.